Hello, ladies and gentlemen. As always, I am your friend, AirsoftAL, and today I want to talk about my new sidearm, or two, technically. As you know, I have a ASG TAC Master, STI, and I've fell in love with it because of not only the price tag, but just it's a beautiful handgun. It's a great handgun. It is great for not only CO2, but also green gas magazines. It's comfortable. It's amazing. It just works. It really does. So to my surprise, when I started rebuilding, of course, my Black Ops Scorpion, I was a little curious because the system works on both green gas and CO2. So I was a little curious about whether or not it'd work on high kappa lowers, or 2011 lowers, as I like to call them, because I'm going to continue calling it a 2011 from here on out. And to my surprise, it does. With one slight little hiccup, but that doesn't stop the functionality of the pistol. So, let's just pull this out, pull out the magazine, and sort of show this to you, because this is, of course, a 2011 Scorpion by Black Ops. It is a KSG pistol. Yes, I have done my research. This is a KSG high kappa, essentially. And it is a beautiful little handgun. It really is. It is beautiful. It is aesthetically pleasing because it's a classic. I mean, the upper for it, let me grab it out of here real quick. Close that up real good. This was the upper for it, and it was a classic style 1911 upper, and I loved it. I love the rear sight. I just love all this. I really do. And I might actually see if I can fit this onto this, because I just love the look of it. I really do. I love the look of these types of iron sights, although I do love the look of this as well as the 3. I don't know. I'm going to experiment with it. I might do more to it. I don't know. But again, I love the look of this. I wish I could have done more, but sadly, the nozzle that it did come with broke in half when filming a video. So sad to say, that is no longer the slide is now out of commission. I want to actually do more with the slide. I want to bring the slide back to life. I really do. But we'll see how it goes. But moving back to the actual pistol itself, this upper actually does work with it fairly well. Like, I had to put a little lube in there to actually make it function really well. It works out really, really good. I just cannot stress enough how much I love this thing. So, what I did to it was replace the black barrel with the 45 ACP on it, because it did not have threading, with the barrel from the Black Ops 2011, I mean, which actually does fit in this, but then again, from everything I've read and understood, the Black Ops Scorpion is a KJW pistol, so of course it'd work on there. The other thing I did to it was more or less put a chrome grip safety instead of the standard black safety on it, because grip safety that was on there, because honestly, I just love the look of it to complement the chrome trigger and the chrome hammer and chrome trigger, as well as the chrome barrel. I like that. The two-tone of it, I really do love, because it reminds me of those pistols from the 90s. You know the ones I'm talking about, the Colts, the Smith & Wessons, the Rugers. I just love the two-tone of it. Let me bring it in closer so you can actually see. You got the lighter gray down here. You have the much more darker blued finish. You have the chrome parts of it. And then, of course, you have the grips, which I am going to paint brown. I'm going to paint these in a wood brown color. I'm going to try and keep the emblem as is, because I don't want to paint over that emblem. I just love the look of the emblem. The emblem is just, I just love it, because it's something really cool. I really do like it. Now, a lot of you are probably asking, does it work? Wheat Tech load up with a 12-gram CO2. And it did not go into battery. That's one of the things I was talking about, where it has like a little bit of issues to it. Grant, I've been shooting this a while. I haven't lubed it up all that much, but outside of that, it does lock back into place. Like I said, tiny bit of issues with this one magazine. But with the magazine it did come with, which is a KJW magazine, there have been no issues with it. Of course, there is no CO2 in it, but all the magazines feed good. When they're empty and you're dry firing, yes, they're going to have a little bit of issues, but again, I have had no feeding issues with this. I've had no issues firing this thing. I've had no issues shooting the thing. And I'm going to have to get a bottom for this because just that right there is just not pretty. But the cool thing is that this does still work with the other. So I can literally, let's say I run out on high cap mags or 2011 mags, then I can just simply pull this back, pop the pin out here, if I can get a nice grip on it. Need a handy tool here. Push the slide safety out. Little issue here, folks. Ah, hell. Pull that off. Where'd that go? There it is. Grab the STI lower. I am much faster than I usually am, folks. I really am. Push that up there. Push this in. There we go. See if I can find a magazine. Yep, there we go. Load in CO2. Works just fine. Literally. If I run out on the STI, or on the 2011 lower, I can just swap it back out to its 45 ACP lower. And yes, I'm going to distinguish this thing between the two different lowers, because with the STI lower, I can call this my 45 ACP lower. If I run it on the 45 ACP lower, because I have two magazines for it, which, yes, one of them is green gas, but I'm not really using green gas because, in my opinion, CO2 is much better, much more consistent, much more dense of a gas, I can switch over to my 9mm lower. Yes, I'm calling this my 9mm lower because, well, the magazines and the way the lower is shaped and designed, I can claim this is a 9mm lower versus the ACP lower. Although then again, you could claim that this is a 45 ACP or a 40 cal lower. The lower itself, you guys let me know in the comment section down below. For those of you who do own 2011s, let me know about the shape, the density, the thickness of it, everything about that. Let me know if this is a double stack 9mm or double stack 45 ACP. Haven't shot a 2011 before. I've only shot single stack 45s and, of course, a 40 cal Glock. And yes, I have shot Glocks before. I've shot Berettas. I've shot mostly 40 and 9mm and 45 in terms of automatic handguns. Even 380 ACP and even 38 ACP. The only one non-handgun, much larger caliber, is of course the 357 Magnum revolver and 38 Special, as well as 45 Long Colt and even other larger revolver handguns, but it's just one of those things. But like I said, just let me know in the comment section down below what model that is off of and if I need to change my terminology. But like I said, if I need to, I can switch over to this lower. I can just basically have it in my I actually have it in my bag if I need to, or in a pocket or something with a magazine ready to go. That way I can just quickly swap out this, which I'm going to practice and get better on it. I really am, because I need to get a little better on this. I really do. Try and just... Where's my little handy tool at? There's my handy tool. More or less just... Yeah. And... Yeah. Literally just swap it out between the two lowers. Again, I love this hand. I love this lower. I love the thickness of it. I just love the way this looks because, it combines that classic with modern. I will never get a tactical 2011 because I just love the look of this. All this is all I need. I don't need no laser lights. I don't need no fancy schmancy stuff. I just want a simplistic, beautiful, classic 2011 or 1911 pistol. But yeah, this is my current little setup that I have for my new sidearm. That's not to say I'm not going to show love to my other sidearms, because I do love a lot of my non-blowbacks. I do love my Luger. I do love my M712, which my M712 I'm going to get a stock for, so that way I can actually rock it the way it's meant to be, because it's a Schnellfeuer model. It is a select fire model of Schnellfeuer, M712 Mauser pistol. But let me know in the comment section down below what you think of this, and what you think of the more classic style 2011s over the more modern race gun style ones. And if you have a 2011, let me know in the comment section down below what this is modeled after, if it's a double stack 45 ACP or a double stack 9mm, or any other caliber that is sub 45 ACP. And yeah, the future I have for this, like I said, like I'm going to say, is I'm going to get a thread adapter for this so I can put on suppressors or tracer units. I am going to get these grips painted, just to give the wood look for this, because again, I just love the way, I just love the idea of having wood on this over just the plain black. Because don't get me wrong, I love the black grips, but wood is always better. Just that nice wood look. Like seriously, it's always better. Either way though, thank you all for watching. As always, I've been AirsoftAL, and I will see all you lovely, lovely people in the next video. Till next time, later.